for if you get really far behind will be an issue, and they're going to address it right away. They're going to pick a hero that doesn't deal, I mean, it deals with the poison touch. You can just
both teams. I guess the great cleave from Sven did hit. So if you want to count that, it was a little bit of a connection, but
well, down bottom, a little bit better spell accuracy as Ollie maybe going to give it up, and yes indeed, first blood drawn by Save on that Muerta.
So now that you're available, I want to say more than twice as often, it's just an absolute no-brainer to pick this up on that hero.
Makoto is going to spot Save, goes in for the focus fire. There's still a DD on Save. Couple more hits, the poison touch. Can they bring him down? Save is going to die, and Makoto even gets away with that one.
Yeah. No grave available. You don't got or from a rolling boulder can suddenly turn into an overwhelming amount of damage for any of the course of BETBOOM. As safe as Tide is now, I don't think Pure is just going to have a clean game. Oh, Q. Okay. Interesting setup.
Kicks one back into the focus fire and then going to TP away. Q recognizes he's not going to live if he doesn't get out, so they find one. Can they get another? Onto GPK, but Save comes in with the calling. And that's enough to make sure that this Dazzle does not get brought down. Makoto rotation over to try and pressure the Spectre a little bit, but as you're saying, I mean, Spectre's still going to get her farm, although this could be good. Not going to get it. Nightfall not there with the stun. They had the follow-up, and so easily getting, okay.
Oh. Well,
a lot more people show up, and Spectre is suddenly there right on top of Nightfall, but look at the turn! Destroys him. Makoto shows up a bit late, still manages to find one kill. Pure chasing in, has Ravage at the ready. BETBOOM brought everybody.
Yep.
Talon
also
trying to get out with jabs, doesn't quite have the mana. Sakuchi to escape. Oh! Connection. Save finds him from downtown, and
obviously, one of the big parts of Pierce the Veil is also the fact that it's a basic dispel, which has a little bit of a use here against the Urn, but slows.
This is going to be the nice turnaround. Does he get the time lapse off though? Jabs.
1 second cooldown.
That was really unfortunate. Makoto is not afraid apparently of GPK there, but I mean, this is the thing, is that if you're not making stacks, you have to make moves like this as BETBOOM, and we'll see if it ends up paying off, because it looks like Talon want to contest this tower. The roll through, kick back, they already get the Ice Blast on him, and well, that is the problem. You think you're tanky until you get kicked back in the face. It feels as if Talon are just comfortable sitting back, getting their farm on a little bit, but at some point, I mean, this is the type of play that's going to be scary. GPK rolled upon, silence, walk back into the Ice Blast. That is not the way they wanted it. GPK will get the grave off, but the DOT coming through, they're going to end up losing at least Q, but with everybody else falling, I mean, it's way too much magic damage.
I think Ollie did have vision of the Venge in that whole situation, right? Yeah. It's kind of next level if he actually overshot the Ice Blast on purpose to hit on the swap, right? Because that's what ended up happening was
down there at that point at like 800 health, and they just can't get onto him. You don't have this global presence. Jabs runs into Toronto, Tokyo, they come through the gate. Suddenly, Spectre is back in the midst of all of them, haunts away, gets out of trouble. Save, gonna pop Pierce the Veil, looking for a few more hits. After already losing the Venge, they're gonna lose the Muerta too. Talon are all over BETBOOM right now, one step ahead.
As long as it doesn't turn into a full-on team fight, right?
Yeah.
What they don't want is this 5-on-5 engagement where everybody's in a good position to chain their spells together and take advantage of the Ravage. As long as it's skirmishes, you just have such an insane lineup for this style of play.
Jump in, caught though, and that is what they needed. That's Blink Dagger on Nightfall, so well played.
That is a huge kill. Everyone gets to be a core nowadays. Cool. Except Toronto, Tokyo. He does not get to be a core. I mean, maybe he'll get it. You know.
For now, at least, a little bit broke as a joke. 23 Savage underneath the tower. Can they get there to help in time? Jump forward, half HP, Blade Mail out. Nightfall dying to the Blade Mail, and now the Ravage. That will be enough to get the kill. Feared, jabs, backing out Toronto, Tokyo. He's going to be the first one dead on BETBOOM. Can they find any more? Makoto onto Pure, still looking for the turn though. The jump in, Nightfall destroys him! Just like that, he falls. They did not anticipate Nightfall coming back into this fight. Ooh, boy, they're strong.
Yeah, and you could... Okay, hang on. Is this even over? Pure?
I mean, Ollie, stay still. It's fine. They won't see... Oh, no. Okay.
Oh, wait, Jabs got involved, too.
Wait, he went back in? Jabs caught in trouble, trying to escape. They know he's up here.
Being invisible is really good, though.
It is very strong, but the dead shot via DOT, it's not there. Jabs
Like an 80-minute game. Like, is he still going to feel as powerful as a 6-slotted Windranger or a 6-slotted Weaver? Like, is the pacing eventually going to be a problem? Okay, hang on.
Well, they find another. They get the Grave off. Toronto Tokyo
Big
not going to
deal.
be stunned. Ice Blast going to connect onto a couple. Can they bring him down? Q in, Magnetize out. Jabs trying to buy some extra space. They pop the dust. He backs away. So no more reapplying Magnetize, and Jabs going to have to time-lapse and run out. At the end of the day, it's only going to be a 1-for-1 on these supports. 11 to 10. He's setting up for something here. GPK.
Yeah, bounty or Wisdom Rune in 10 seconds, so...
Right on top of this Dazzle, waiting for him to step a little bit out of position. Do need to be careful. They don't have Jabs. Pure is here too. 23 Savage gets hit. The Blade Mail, look at the damage out onto him, but he's surviving. Immediately turns. He's still down low. That's going to be one dead. Can they find any more? Silence for a long time onto Q. He's hexed after. GPK down to about half HP as Weaver continues the chase. So will Q. Continue to throw out the Magnetize, the force forward, and he goes down one time. Could not manage to get off the shallow grave, but Nightfall is just slapping away at the rest of these heroes. 3 dead for only 1. Picked the wrong fight.
A pretty close fight. I'm really surprised that 23 didn't just get blown up there. Right, the way that fight started, it looked like he wasn't even going to press a button. But
Makoto dead in the water. Nightfall waiting, jumps, stun, and more than enough for the finish. That's a minute gone without a buyback.
Yeah. What if you bait your Weaver? Oh. And then you enchant Remnant him, kick him away, and then he can, play the fight.
Chance. Nightfall walks high ground. They see him right at the start. They're going to blow him up. They get everything off. The grave is going to be there, but can they break the TP? Nightfall manages to get out. He is gone. Well, we said you couldn't kill the Sven if he just stands there, you do. A run through, triple kill for 23. Waiting the whole fight and it was perfect.
Susceptibly, he's just surprisingly weak. You're just susceptible to specific things in this late game, and Ice Blast is one of those. Okay, Shackle.
And GPK, he's found the Mindbreaker. It is devastating. Man. Marvelous play from 23 and Makoto. It's just too easy.
Yeah, this is going. Open up the fight. Kind of the name of the game for both teams here. As the items keep.
That's the Hex reveal.
And
jumps. How much can they do to Q? He pops the BKB, rolls away, and now 23 Savage, he decides to go in.
He sees the Sven, so you know what the drill is.
Nightfall, Ice Blast, it's a good one. No, not quite gonna connect. Now they have to back out.
That is Caster's Curse of
Gale Force, Ravage, got him. They have an Enchant Remnant still if they want to get in range, and they do it! Nice play by Q, but it's not gonna matter. He does not have enough to kick him out after. Makoto tries to TP, but they got way too much damage. The fight was not the way Talon wanted it, and they're gonna end up losing 3. Still 30 seconds until Spectre. The other two have them. Buyback on one. That's the Earth Spirit. Jab's going to time-lapse back to get away. Now going for some more right clicks. BETBOOM, you have to make a decision. Are you in? Are you out? Going to risk it? Are you going for the all-in play? They haven't bought back on the rest of them. That's another tier 4 tower going down. The jump forward. The stun, he's gone. Weaver already out, but now focusing. They don't have creeps. Jabs cut the creep wave. They're hitting it, but there's nothing happening. BETBOOM, where are your creeps? As they chase, they hunt. Nightfall is going to fall. And now looking for more. Spectre's about to come back up. BETBOOM have to get away. The hunt is there. If BETBOOM knew about the creeps, they could have done it. But instead, it's Talon that stand tall.
Man, that is such a crucial little detail from Jabs there. Most insane saves in Dota, right? They have Enchant Remnant and Weaver Ags.
And this is a Weaver Ags also that has a Swift Blink, because why not?
Yep.
Look at this. They scan. They know that they're coming in. They're trying to bait him out. They got him hexed. They got him controlled, but the time-lapse, he doesn't get it! He didn't get it off in time.
He has buyback, though.
The Haunt comes back in. Q trying to roll away. The control there on the Nightfall. Can they bring him down? They will! Makoto focus fires one. Now on to save. Trying to find the backlines. They get GPK. Didn't get anything off. Toronto Tokyo is dead. They're going to also lose the Muerta. That is 4 dead. Muerta the only one without buyback, and back down the lanes they go.
Lead the charge. Ages for another 50 seconds. That might be what BETBOOM are waiting for. When that runs out, perhaps you're looking at initiating the fight. The problem is the sweet spot here. Windranger's buyback is 2 minutes and the Aegis is 45 seconds. So your window of opportunity is extremely small.
It's coming up right now, though, and already they jump. The Venge is there to swap it, now throw out the stun, but dead for 100 seconds. Still has that illusion playing around.
Oh, that's a good shackle!
But they connect. They got him caught. Nightfall has to back out. Don't have another Ice Blast yet. Nightfall retreats. They're able to hold out. I mean, again, losing the Venge is dead.
Yep.
I don't know what's going to happen.
I don't think either team does either. But, oh, okay. Bit of damage.
Yeah, Book of the Dead.
Emphasis on bit. Okay, here we get a little bit of commitment.
Makoto stun. No! The Gale Force! You can't hit him! Oh, that's
Whoa,
wait a minute. Spectre, 23 Savage! Excuse me? What? Not how they drew it up. I'll say that. Oh, he is strong. All it would take was a swipe or two, and whoever he's hitting is going to be in the dirt. They jump in, they find one, Ollie, they got him caught, but the Hex, the turn, got him under control, finding Q, the jump through, Toronto Tokyo starts the ball, 23 Savage is in. After that buyback, he's gonna try and retreat. Pure is absolutely ripped through, Dazzle gone, and Nightfall just trying to back out, doesn't have anywhere to go at all. Q right on top of him, swap to try and escape. Nightfall still managing to just barely get out of there, the silence, running, hiding, get out of there, buddy, Nightfall, but right on top of his jabs. They bring down the Sven, and in the end, Talon just a bit too strong.
That they needed, and they got a lot out of it.
It still could be game losing, depending upon what happens in the next couple of minutes. Looking for Makoto. Oh, the Lincoln Sphere popped, was looking for the swap. Didn't quite get it, though. They reapplied with a little bit of help from their friends, throwing out these Books of the Dead. Pure steps in, BKB, Focus Fire 1. Do they have enough to take him down? Makoto not quite gonna get it, but the jump in, they find this Earth Spirit. Ravage out, now trying to hit him. Aeon Disc proc, the swap back, gets him in, jabs, finding the backline onto GPK, tries to run away. Time lapse to get out of there.
They got the Sven buyback, that's what they wanted.
And now they get out. Talon.
I think poking these barracks with Ex Machina, BKB, and Focus Fire is probably the way to go. There's no glyph.
Pop one.
Oh, they kicked him
out.
That's a big statue.
That's what they needed. Catching onto Pure down low, but the swap long range. Pure tries to back out. Does he have anything else left in the tank? The Ice Blast is there, but Pure lives through it all. It is going to be Toronto Tokyo going down, but no, Makoto jumps in, takes down the big old watermelon, and BETBOOM now on the back foot. No heroes really left with buybacks at this stage of the game. Magnetize is going to do some damage, but this is Mega Creeps. Talon take dominant control, up 50,000 net worth at 68 minutes.
Looks like they're still just going to go now. Round 2, though, with the bigger creeps coming in.
They're doing it.
The dead.
This is really hard to deal with. Tier 4 towers are falling. GPK, he gets jumped on. Can he survive through this? No. They take down the Dazzle. They're going to take down more. Nightfall, nowhere left to go. And GG is called. Talon, they managed to eke one away. What a performance.
And I mean, obviously this game was full of all sorts of, moments that could have gone differently.
Because there is indeed a lot of things to talk about,
for sure,
to think about after the last pick coming out for Talon. It will be an IO.
Elaborate a little bit on what I was saying. There's a lot of pub favorite heroes here, right? As we are going to see the replay at this point of what just transpired.
Yeah, a lot of pub favorites, and one of them right there. Ollie able to get the pullback.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's going to be interesting to see. So, to unpack a little bit about the laning stage here.
Pure.
Hang on.
Is he going to go down?
A
couple more hits.
Yeah.
Trouble, and 23 Savage off to a hot start.
So I would say this is one of Dawnbreaker's absolute worst lane matchups down bottom. So part of the logic here was that they were expecting a core Willow. But I mean, you say that, they're off to a good start. Top on the Willow Marcy lane, so.
Absolutely. And I like this little play that we've been seeing. The dispose into Brim.
Oh my
He's
God.
really fat, so he walked through another one. And they managed to get another kill onto Pure. That is not the way he wanted this to go.
It is a...
So nothing gained out of that movement yet. They are still hanging around that area, though. And instead, the wraparound is going up top. Makoto.
Yeah, this one's going to be
save.
less expected, I think. Diving this tier 1 tower this early.
Oh, and then pulls him back into the cloud. That's really nice. Didn't quite get the Bramble connection, but Save trying to escape, needs another hit. 23 Savage in very far, and now Pure right on top of him. They're trying to buy some time. The hook, it does land. 23 gets lifted up. Nice tornado, and Ollie also gonna fall. GPK with the clutch rotation is down bottom. They're chasing Jabs. Tombstone on him. Starbreaker hits. Jabs wanting to make his way through the gate to escape. Still has stick charges as they pull him back in with the fear. Jabs hammer jumps away. Does he get out of there? 18 HP and he's out. Oh no, never mind. He got passed.
Yeah. Still, it's a big kill for them, and I want to say overall in quite a few of BETBOOM's games as of late, GPK has not necessarily been off to the hottest of starts. This is a good one for him. So the Invoker having a great start here.
He shows up and Pure didn't stand a chance. They brought in a lot of people for that kill, and Save trying to escape. They throw out the Terrorize. He's still running that direction. So that won't actually help, but nonetheless.
Okay.
Makoto tricks the trade. No, good cold snap there to ensure that he couldn't dodge it. Done, and looking for an opening. Makoto is down bottom, does see all of this play, and well, with 4 heroes, do they decide to bring numbers? They're going to TP in 1. The Cloud down, interrupting their fight. Now the Dawnbreaker ult coming in. Jabs wanting to get on to Nightfall, but there's no follow-up. Still good AoE damage. The dead shot, ooh, almost into the hook. Instead, it's Toronto Tokyo that's held behind.
That is honestly a really good result for BETBOOM, because when Ricky has that good of a placement, he gets all the information possible and starts off with the smoke screen.
Hero's been super dead.
And even if you play this hero as mid, I think Ricky has a tendency to not be that high on net worth because he doesn't have the best way of farming, so he's more likely to receive the shard, I guess. That is a very dead Toronto Tokyo.
Didn't stand a chance.
Got Marseed.
With tricks of the trade.
Yeah.
I would imagine it stays right on top, but we'll see.
So if you Bedlam Ricky and he jumps into Dawn, and Dawn ults globally onto an Ench creep.
Right? Well, well, for now, BETBOOM, they're going to relocate and set up for the kill onto Jabs.
Nice little stack of flesh heap there for Pure.
Dawn does have Solar Guardian back up again, and Makoto, they see this. He jumps, and there it is. Dawnbreaker ultimate right away. Do they have enough to keep him alive? No.
It is so difficult to protect against this.
But you got to start to wonder if you're feeling the nerves of recognizing you're 1 game away from being eliminated from this tournament. You got to get something happening, but you're just losing hero after hero. Makoto
is really crucial in this game. That extra utility item, Pure, gets the hook.
To get worse, but that is not the hook that they wanted. Makoto's there too, but they do get the relocate away, and that means Io's going to be dead.
Yeah.
Wow. Tough stuff. I mean, Senderin, this is looking more and more desperate for BETBOOM. Is there a case where they start to get stronger eventually? Like, is it you see to play around the Pudge Ags? What's the call now for BETBOOM? And he's about to show on the mid wave with the rest of Talon heading over this direction.
Just oh no.
Q. Smoke, save, they are on him right away. Toronto Tokyo already drops down the tombstone. Maybe this could actually work for them with the Dawnbreaker ultimate. Now the tornado comes out. Q, they explode! That was the fight that BETBOOM needed, and the hook back in finds Jabs. Perfect for BETBOOM.
That is so huge for BETBOOM. That's a 3,000 net worth swing right there. I don't know if Jabs had ulti on cooldown or if he thought they were going to kill the IO without it, but essentially he waited too long. That ended up costing him. That's another one here.
Finding 23 Savage. Terrorize. It's not happening. BETBOOM. They turned something into nothing, or rather flip that around. It's Talon that's doing the other one. 2,600 gold swing throughout the course of these couple of minutes here. Wait, Save dead? Suddenly Ollie shows up and it's going to find the finish on to Save. Wait, Makoto's here too. Hold on, GPK maybe going to try and turn this. They get the disarm, but it's not enough. Now he has to run. Maybe it was something into nothing.
Really nicely, so Makoto had no chance of getting off tricks of the trade, but that was the last time in this game that they're going to be able to pull this combo off because he's going to BKB in 100 gold, and then this play doesn't exist anymore.
Up top, finding Jabs, relocate in. got him there. Gets bit. Do they have enough? Terrorize out. Jabs. He lives for a moment. Solar Guardian, but the tornado for the lift up. That's enough for the kill. Makoto plays cleanup. That's 2 dead for the price of 1. GPK able to escape. People, you think about what Sproink is, and people are just like, well, you still run into the same problems with Enchantress. You run out of mana, you can't able to do that much, but not really the case in this one. Well, that's a good way to deal with her, though. The Hurricane Pike gets away, and then the Sproink, the jump out, jabs on top of save, hits the stun onto GPK. Now 23 Savage from deep, trying to bring down Pure. They relocate him out. Oh,
That's a good call, honestly.
But Nightfall is now all alone.
Okay.
They want to chase anymore? No, they're going to get him out. Okay.
Yeah, so they
stay on top of a target and, shut down this Willow. It'll be something to watch for, but they're smoked up as 5. GPK leading the charge, runs right near Jabs. Q all alone, and with the tornado lift up, Pure there to follow up. Gets the Force Staff away, but more than enough.
That's a pretty big kill. On the side of BETBOOM, you're not getting much more new survivability anytime soon, so the equation, so to speak, is very much favoring them right now with the items that they have just completed, and they will try to make use of that by popping a smoke here. Sending in Pure in front.
Hunt.
Breaking.
Ollie spots it. Oh, quick fingers on Pure. It is the least valuable hero they could have killed, but they did get her. Get a ward. And they're going to head on through as Roche. How long is it going to be now? Essentially 10 seconds. Jabs. GPK's there again. Another relocate move. Jabs wants to get out, but the hook. Nicely done by Pure. Another very important kill that time. GPK liking what he's seeing. Dead shot goes out. They know they're over there. Getting some good vision. Sunstrike hits them, but does not know it as there's still smoke. Now smoke breaks. GPK's there. He reveals them. Pure walks up there. The hook, it's going to connect. On to 23. Jabs runs right into the midst of all of them, but then the jump from Ollie. Turns, wants to do what damage they can. Makoto finds one, but it's not on the IO. Nonetheless, they did manage to kill off the Pudge. Dead for a...
And they even did a pretty good save there. That was a very quick tombstone save onto the Pudge, but they're just destroying the tombstone with the support Marcy ult.
Makoto away from the rest of his team. The Dawnbreaker ultimate comes down. He's able to jump away. 3-shot. Nightfall just evaporated one. Now Feared in trouble. Has to back out of there, even disposing to try and get a little bit of extra separation. All right, Nightfall hits hard. 23 Savage gonna get caught by the decay, low on mana. They get some vision. Makoto trying to find the backline. Can they kill him off? Yes! They take down the Muerta. Can they get any more? Toronto, Tokyo, they run to 23 Savage and the relocate gets them out. GPK found, they run right into him, but nothing left in the tank to break the TP.
That is such an unexpected kill for Nightfall, though. It was Ench and Ricky just combining. He was next to his IO and still couldn't be saved. But Jillian attack range with sidekick and with a very low downtime on Shadow Realm. Cooldown 9 seconds, duration 7.
So I decided to look it up while you were asking. 5 competitive games on Ricky from what I can see on Makoto. Last one in 2021, unless there's something I'm missing here. But Pure jumps in and finds Jabs right away. With Nightfall in tow and now turning on to Makoto. Heal coming out, trying to keep save alive. It's not going to happen, and Nightfall just going to go for the BKB TP out. Everybody heading to the same area where they know Roche could respawn soon. Oh, they're moving right into position. Q is going to be the first point of contact. Oh, jump hook.
Oh, he didn't be in time.
Wow.
Caught him completely off guard.
23 Savage is kind of in no man's land here too. The tornado is actually going to hit him. Makoto looking for a backline to jump at, and BKB, they chase forward, want to find the kill onto him, and meanwhile they go for the Dawnbreaker ultimate. Ends up pulling himself away. Dying is gone. Can they get any more? Ollie's starting to fall. Nightfall chasing a couple more hits. It's enough. Sunstrike follow-up. 23 Savage is in trouble. Pure caught him with that one. Makoto trying to find another target, but he's not able to bring down GPK. The Sproink away. 23 Savage still living through this. Goes back into the Shadow Realm and is actually living through it. The Hurricane Pike in the separation. Gets out of there. Talon are somehow making this fight work for themselves as save is chased, save is gone. There will be no relocate out of this. Can they find any more? Doesn't quite look like it. How did that go so well for Talon? Yeah.
at this point.
Or herself.
Yeah,
Either way.
Not sure she's going to need it on herself,
That's
to be
fair.
honest, with how it's gone so far. Here comes the artillery, long range, nice hook.
But they get it, a freebie.
Oh, that's the Aegis out the window for nothing.
Did they get anything else? Terrorized, waiting for the right moment. BKB finds him, immediately bitten, but the Dawnbreaker ultimate, it's healing Makoto so much. They just get away for free, but Jab's not gonna be so lucky. So they managed to get one out of that along with the Aegis. Getting in position. They have vision down. Makoto, does he step within sentry range? He's right there, they see him. Ooh, just a little difference away from there. But not quite gonna fall into range.
BETBOOM with a clear positional advantage here, though. Getting through the gate gives them the high ground.
Makoto, they got him! Disarm, chase him. Can they get any more? The Hex already can join. Roach runs through too! Nightfall now wants to chase Pure. Looking right on top of one. 23 Savage. He's going for the Wind Waker walk away. Now Refresh onto Nightfall. Wants to chase. Jabs is there. That's the buyback and the run into the fight. I mean, Nightfall still does have the reinitiation if he wants it. Has Pierce the Veil and BKB ready. Toronto Tokyo gets hit. Still backs away. He's rooted. The jump forward, they fly on it! Where's the grab ally? There's nothing! The buyback, it comes out. They gotta retreat though. BETBOOM need to wait and buy time for the rest of their team to get up close and personal. They blink back after eating one. Toronto Tokyo gonna TP to the outpost. It's a long outpost TP though! Toronto Tokyo is gonna get caught. He couldn't grab his ally. Here so, a dead shot. Still sitting with the Lincolns. Right on top, maybe go for the easier target. Q is there. Could jump if they want. Hook not nearly where they needed it to be. Now the tornado, but then another walk away, and now they step forward. The Hex connects Makoto. They back out. Pure low, Pure in trouble, dead. Does have buyback. They're gonna find anything else. Nightfall starts spraying.
He popped his ult and BKB there, so that's one down. Has to swap out the Mjolnir and get Refresher ready.
Still just cannot touch 23 Savage. Ready with everything. Four staffs forward. Again, Wind Waker pulls him back, and now the Tornado. They are not buying back on Pudge though, so there's no chance for a kill. So dealing some more damage. The Hex is there. They bring him down low. Toronto Tokyo in the grave. Talon, they've gotten to what feels like an unbeatable point now. And they
Tornado.
Oh.
They hexed him, but he got Worm off.
Okay, and now he runs away. And it's Ex Machina for the Pudge, so they managed to get a couple of items while this is going on. Jabs jumps forward, finds it. Toronto Tokyo in trouble, ends up being brought down.
That's
Pure,
a buyback.
looking for something, anything. Can they connect onto him? Jabs again gets saved by 23 Savage! He went to save Jabs! And now he gets caught. Wait, 23 Savage bought back. If he dies again, that could be it. Jabs, Sunstrike, almost dead, he falls! Disarm onto Q. Signs of life in what felt like a hellscape that was the Radiant base. Again, an interesting decision to go in at this point. Disarm onto all of them. Looks for the hook, finds him. Now tries to back out, and with the Dawnbreaker ultimate, it's scary. Makoto chasing, hunting. Nightfall gets stunned. Is it going to be long enough duration? Oh, the damage coming out from Nightfall! It's so strong! Already a couple gone. Jabs doesn't have buyback, throws out the Terrorize. The connection is there. Pure needs to back out, wanting to bring down anybody. As they retreat, GPK still on the hunt. The Hex, he immediately found him! GPK is pissed. He wants more. Can they find him? Tornado, lift up. I'm not done with you yet. Get back over here. The Hex comes out, but do they have friends? Can they get there in time? Slowed down. Hook not going to be on the mark. Nightfall chasing, has a dead shot ready, but they don't want to chase out of the base.
God, that was so expensive for Talon. I mean, sure.
Because he doesn't have buyback. You have Undying right behind him. Willow is tagged onto him there, and then you get the double hit because Willow's 25. But no! Instead, just step up, and that's already a tier 3 tower gone. Wait a minute now, wait a minute now. The hook, the connection, Q, he's in trouble. Oh, BETBOOM, have you actually done it?
There's a buyback. This is one of the two heroes that still have one. That went way better than I expected on the first high ground. That's quite inspiring, honestly, for BETBOOM to see this happening. Okay.
Nightfall, get out of there, but the cheese, the save come out from the IO. Pure, he's in no man's land. One more damage there. Look at the Desolator. The hits coming in from the IO. GPK comes out, goes for the disarm, and then the back away. Pudge, back alive again, needs to BKB, needs to escape. The tricks of the trade, chasing, they're waiting for Makoto, wants his moment, and they find him. Is it gonna be enough damage? Yes! They take down Makoto. Can they get any more though? Nightfall, the hook, again, Pure, he's on his man. Can they bring down this Willow? Goes for the walk away. And the damage coming out, the IO is doing so much of it. Save and Nightfall doing it all together, but they managed to kill off that Muerta. Now the buyback, looks for more Toronto Tokyo with his Ags. He's so freaking tanky on this Undying. 10,000 HP on Toronto Tokyo, looking for more. BETBOOM, they're gonna claim the game. How do you do that? How?
Our Demon can't do it, your Invoker casts spells from the back, and your Tusk isn't going to do it reliably. So you have this puck with the core.
Maybe top? I don't know. Disrupt into Sunstrike combo with Morph Waveform?
I mean, yeah, it definitely feels like it's playing more for that late game scenario, maybe like after a disruption or something, and well, Toronto Tokyo does take a lot of damage there, and with the hits coming in, well, just like that, Jabs manages to get involved and get a kill. Q, he's gonna pay the price as he falls after.
As we all expected, offlane Invoker kills Ench minute 5 in his lane.
Well, maybe he's in some more trouble with the creep right in front. PL, I think back to the days when it used to be PL is the answer to Invoker out of the mid lane.
Damn, that's some old school knowledge right there. That I would have not thought of that matchup, actually. That's true.
GPK, he's in no man's land, but he turns to fight, and Toronto Tokyo right there. Sunstrike coming in for the help. Another couple of hits. GPK gets the kill onto Q, but the miss uphill. Makoto can't quite finish the job.
Hey,
why you gotta call me out like that?
I mean, if you know what's coming next,
yeah,
I have a business proposal for you. If you can predict RNG, oh, Jabs is in big ass trouble here. No Wex point, just getting cycloned, or rather, hurricaned into the PL.
About to get a bash.
Okay, all right.
No, not quite. Trouble. Lightning Light pushback. Pure still hurting as the hits come through.
Oh, the tower shot. Oh, raindrop.
Not enough.
Snowball.
Survives. Okay, that will be the rundown. Q gets him. And
the Storm mid is doing great against the puck. PL has 20 denies, by the way.
Yikes.
That is quite unusual. They're going to try to turn this into something, though.
Can they do enough damage? Moving forward. Able to dodge one. Sunstrike hits. All right, Jab's been getting the practice in on this offlane Invoker. Surprising. Gets the DD, doesn't make for any type of a play, and instead they're going to try and go onto Pure. So with this wraparound, having Dream Coil should be more than enough to find Pure as he tries to run away, not going all that fast. Yeah, Shadow Demon also very good at dealing with the Spirit Breaker.
It's one of Spirit Breaker's nightmare matchups. It's the reason talked about player-hero combinations. Hang on, let's see if he actually survives this.
Oh.
We'll snap it instantly this time.
Breaks, chase, Sunstrike out! Is it enough? Doppelganger gets out of there, but the Shadow Demon ulti on top. Will it be enough to make him pop? Not quite! 50 HP! Ollie gonna disrupt himself, trying to stay alive. Pure getting hit. Q also dropping lower and lower, so Q is gonna die. Pure barely surviving. Both heroes getting away on nothing at 23 Savage. He switches over, almost got that Nether Strike off, continuing to run in. 23 chasing, a couple more hits, still a ways away before Charge is gonna be back up on his Morph. But with one last right click, it's enough to take down the Enchantress. Are they gonna realize what's going on? It seems like it.
Drawing the straight line here is Pure. He knows exactly what's happening. He has the Octarine Core and his Spirit Breaker. Still needs to really respect the Shadow Demon. Ollie in a very good position right now.
Oh, Roche, it's not low enough to jump in. Do they have enough there? Tries to back out, able to get out of the pit for the moment. 23 low, but Jabs, he's already gone. Q is in trouble, going to fall. 23, can he get out? Save is gone, but it's not nearly enough. Talon, they lose 3 for only 1, and Makoto, he's still in trouble. Roche is now low, and BETBOOM
he got the Mana from the Vortex.
This one off as they find, chase, and finish Ollie. I mean, it's just devastation in the pit.
Probably wait the Aegis out, though. It's a minute away.
Fair.
I guess you just concede this top tower, to be honest. Like, I like this from BETBOOM a lot as well. Nightfall's alone up here, but since Talon don't have any information to go off aside from like one rogue hero showing mid.
Jump in, Toronto Tokyo, leashed, Sproint tries to get away. Is it going to be enough for the kill? Yes. 23 is under control. They bring him down though. Pure moves in and finishes off the Morphling. Oh, Talon, they lose a couple on that fight, and
he started creating some serious distance to Morph because 23 has died twice. So
in towards mid though. They find and get a freebie. GPK goes down. Pure now caught in the SD ulti. Do they have a way to stop it? Doesn't quite look like it. So getting these types of pickoffs is what you need as Talon. The charge is going on to Q. Makoto finds one. Save is there. They cancel the charge. Still thinking about a chase.
Oh, great charge. That was a nice one. They found the Storm, one of the biggest kills in the game. He was 4-0, so an extra bit of kill bounty there. The biggest winner in that, obviously Jabs. I think he got almost 1,000 gold from that kill. He's now going to be working on a link cast. I'm hearing recall 23.
Fine save right away, but the bash, it connects. Can they bring him down? Snowball save gets him out of trouble, but can he get away? Now the charge through from 23's in Spearbreaker form, pulled back in Bulldoze, keeping himself alive. Waveform tries to separate 23 Savage, hoping to escape. Link in, does he have a charge target? Tornado goes out, doesn't connect onto anything. Silence though in full strength form, another snowball save. Now connects onto Pure, Waveform away, Jabs his charge, Pure onto charge on charge! Gets his buddy out of trouble. They lose the Tusk, but fancy footwork from 20.
And I wonder if they're going to turn this into an immediate smoke. Opting to get the Aegis here to Nightfall. I thought they were going to put it on GPK so he could play super aggressive front line.
Oh,
wait, what?
That is a big one. That just needs a little bit more gold and not going to get it without winning some of these fights. Now Pure is Shadow Bladed, runs through, finds him, Manta, dodge, turns into the Spearbreaker form, has Bulldoze going, heal, but the save comes out last second. Tornado lift up onto 2, Waveform away, 23 living, Ollie not so much. And 23 Savage, get out! Ooh, out of mana. Or no, he actually got it off.
Yeah, he had Lincoln's ready.
Been defending the high ground, but they do get the Aghanim Scepter done for Puck. And he's going to need more and more charge from Pure. Turns, Walrus Punch, 23 on him, turns into Pure form. Nether Strike, forces away from far away, and they have to just get out. Because there's no way, like as soon as BETBOOM start collapsing.
Not out of the question for this game, to be honest. I mean, is it worth it over, say, a Butter?
Jump.
Oh,
find him. Pull back. Snowball save. Onto creeps, onto illusions. Wants to back out. Jabs, throws out the meteor. Q backs away in his BKB. Tornado to cover. Toronto Tokyo throwing some impetus shots, hitting from far away. Q Walrus Punch is dead. Now the rest of Talon need to find their way out of this fight. Charge through onto 2. Wants to get onto save. Gets him. Waveform through. That's a snipe. That one is hard to deal with, as they manage to find a kill, but do they have anything after? Gem still on the deck. Charge. 23 Savage finds him. A couple more hits. Half HP, Nightfall there. EMP. Jabs, eats it back out. BKB chase. Do they have anything to kill him? Deafening Blast there for the pushback, but the Hex comes out. Ollie there for the save. Nightfall. He gets caught by the ultimate. Already onto him, trying to take him down. Doppelganger to walk away. They don't have the damage though, and not another save on deck. 23 Savage is going to fall. BETBOOM, it's just easier for them. Very long time.
Yeah.
What time do they start? 10 a.m. start. Hex out, catches Q. GPK, couple more hits. BKB, fish punch. The charge is going to be there and does have the snowball. Waiting for the blink away. Tries to get out, but no such luck.
Yeah, they're drawing the line for the high ground.
Still not anything online to really deal with this type of pressure. They have charge at the ready. They have so many different ways to get offensive on BETBOOM. But the slow, steady burn down, they have to go finally. There's the punch, finding the backline. GPK, but it's cheesy, gets it off. Will it be enough? Barely able to escape. Toronto Tokyo is gonna die. Q under fire, has buyback. Now 23 Savage onto 1, still waiting with alacrity and everything else. It looks okay. They do have a cold snap, but they just can't go in. Okay, 23, he's ready to go. Scan hits. They do see the illusion. Now Makoto baps away. They're still under a smoke. GPK jumps forward, finds one. Waveform, how much damage can they take? They absolutely rip through them. That's gonna do it. They find and kill 23 Savage, easy as pie. And Divine Rapier now in the hands of Nightfall. Queuing up a Rapier too. Might not need it if they can get the pick off onto PL. It just makes him stronger. Pure, found, Walrus, punch, control, down to about 2/3 HP. GPK goes through, trying to take down Q. He's still surviving. Well, not anymore. 23 Savage slept, waveform back, buyback from another. So they did get the kill onto the Spirit Breaker. And that gave him a lot of gold, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that was 3,000 gold spread across multiple heroes with the pure kill.
Another 20 of those, boys.
Wait, and he bought it. Puck got the Rapier off of that.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Wait, are you telling me there's a chance? The Hex, the back, the control, the Walrus punch, the stun. Where's the damage though? Where's the puck? They don't quite have it. He's not gonna be able to quite do enough. Makoto goes down. That is the buyback. 23 Savage hoping for anything, but there is nothing left. BETBOOM has taken it all. GG is called. Cindering, you were right. The 54-minute stomp, it can't be stopped.